Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is doing awesome today. I'm stopping in to say I love you and just do a quick collective read to see what's going on out there. I love you guys, and I thought we'd play around a little bit. Happy November the 1st, new moon, planting seeds. Wonderful, isn't it? We're getting ready to go into the long stretch of the holiday seasons, of which we have holidays about every month. But, you know, the Thanksgiving and Christmas, all that, you know, all the hustle and bustle of making sure everybody knows they're loved, right? That's what it's all about. And so through this, so we want to make sure we know that we're loved and that we love ourselves and take the time we need to take in order to fill our cup. Always, especially through the holidays. Okay, with that being said, I love you guys. I love all y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for visiting with me. Thank y'all for your beautiful comments that make me feel so much better. You know, like I touched somebody, and that's what it's all about, is connecting on a deep level of love and understanding throughout our collective, right? And there are so many of us, and the world is changing really fast, isn't it? A lot of things are happening, being exposed. A lot of people are being exposed. This is a beautiful time, and let's just keep praying for judgment, because judgment is good. Judgment creates change. And when we call out for judgment, God hears us. God hears us. So anything you see, whenever I see things that are going on, such as, you know, with our children or anything like that, I'll just stop right there and I'll call out to the Holy Spirit for judgment on these people. Judgment on justice even, because justice and, you know, around the world. You know, Israel, they're getting ready to declare Israel, and they're working on it as a terrorist state. That Israel has become as the Nazis that we freed them from. My father fought all the way through World War II on the front lines to free the Jews from the Nazis. Remember, the Nazis put them in gas chambers and everything, tortured them. What did they learn from that? What did they take from it? Now they murder children, women, rip out schools and hospitals. And this is not the way we want our world to be. So we call judgment. I call judgment on Israel with God. I call judgment. Because they are doing the exact same things that my father risked his life to save them. Okay, I didn't plan on going there. I really didn't even know that this was going to come up, but here it is. And Spirit has the freedom to speak. And this is Holy Spirit, and you know it because it's talking about peace. You know, it says in the Bible, you'll know the true God. When the true God's voice comes out, it'll be speaking on abominations that should not exist in a world of humanity where we have feelings and love for one another. So I didn't really want to read on that part of the collective, and I don't know why it come out, but it has. So let's try to see if we can guide ourselves into a more, you know, the more normal collective, the people, you know, that unfortunately are under the rules of all these dictators that are around the world. That it is a time of judgment, not just dictators, movie places that have harmed our children, people that make movies and use children as, you know, whatever, to make their movies and to make them famous, or however they do it. But there's dirty dealings going on in those places as well. They use children and they do things that aren't right to children. They turn little girls into women when they're only 11 years old. You know, I mean, a lot of people are into the fads of what music comes out. But remember Britney Spears? She was bait from the very beginning. You know, they Hollywood, that's it. I don't hardly ever mess or watch any of that stuff. But yeah, the world is changing. And calling up the ancestors of all people on this planet. And the ancestors that know the difference between good and evil. Because sometimes what looks good is really evil. And sometimes what looks evil can really be good. You know, people that stand up and speak the truth, to hear it from the opponent, we would be considered evil. And they would find ways to make one look evil. People with authority figure problems like me, I have an authority figure problem. I actually don't think that anybody's better than me. But I don't think I'm better than anybody else either. I think that we're all capable of doing amazing things, and it don't even have to be known by anybody. We just hold that goodness of who we are within ourselves. And, you know, we haven't had no choice but to be good, because they whip us, they lock us up, they enslave us. And so many of us is taken to the right who really love to do the good thing, but find out that really a lot of people are suffering under authoritarian figures, even this very day. Prisons, schools, Hollywood, institutions. Oh, I got a baby right here. Come on, baby. You want up here with mommy? Everybody, there's Wani. Look at that face, huh? Is that a face? Oh my God, what a face. And look, there's another face. See the face? Oh, Daffodil. I love you. And look at that face over there, Frankie. I just got all kinds of faces. Yay. Okay, so let's roll the dice today and pull out some symbols. And let's get this party started. Let's see what God, Holy Spirit would like to tell us. I have no plans. Oh hell, we got the South Node. Virgo, MP, South Node, 12. Woo! I'm a Virgo. I hope they're not telling me I'm in my South Node. I do feel a little sassy today, if you want to know the truth. I do sometimes go to my South Node if I need to. You know, we all should be able to head into our South Node if we need to. Sometimes we have to balance things out, and we can end up in our South Node. So what's this South Node all about? I want to take an archetype card now. Are you guys having fun? Are you guys playing and having fun? Yes, it's really rainy today and wet. Okay, what's this South Node Virgo? What's going on here? What's going on here? We got a Virgo out there in their South Node. Like I say, I've been feeling a little sassy. There might be some other Virgos. Sometimes we need to go down into our South Node. Sometimes we got to go down and clean up things. You know, South Node would be thinking about the past. South Node would be maybe regressing back to something that, you know, used to be in your life but isn't going to work in it anymore. What's this South Node about? Here we go. We're going to pull right here. The kiss. The South Node is about a kiss and holding hands. And we got 60. 6, balance, 60. And they're holding hands in a kiss. God, I ain't been kissed in so long I wouldn't know what a kiss is like. Not that I'm looking for a kiss either, because if I was, I'd have one. Yeah. Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah. You know, I like I say again and again, I have been free for the first time in 50 years. And I'm enjoy being single and, you know, practically alone. My son is gone nearly every day, all day long. But even so, when my son is here, I still hang out alone. That's just what I do. It's just what I do. Okay, we got the kiss, a promise, a marriage, a ceremony, something like that. A kiss is a seal. 60. Almost there. There it is. The kiss, the touch, the chemistry, the sex. Before a first kiss, the air is electrified. Each breath is alive with possibility and magic. Ooh, somebody may have gotten their first kiss. Yeah. And you know what? I am happy for the youth, or let's say adults, young adults, who find people that they are compatible with and ready to start families and move in towards their future. I have no bitterness towards, you know, anybody that's bringing new experiences into their life or making new foundations on this earth. I just pray that, you know, as we're supposed to, we always do better than our parents and move forward and do the best you can and improve on what you know. Just continue. What will their lips be like? Their tongue? Do they want me in return? The archetypical energy of the kiss is a heightened sensation of merging with other, of letting in what was moments ago separate to become one. It is risky but beautiful business. These moments forever change us as we move past the solitary self toward union and acceptance. This card suggests true intimacy is around the corner, which requires bravery and surrender. When the kiss takes a non-human form, it may be experienced as touching the sacred. I know that kiss. Oh, you hear that? Confirmation, ding. Yes, I look for the kiss from the sacred. I love it. I love it. How can I say? You know, I'm married to God. I really, truly am married to the sacred. I give my whole self to Creator of creations in honor of being a part of changing the world. I am so happy to be a part of this. These moments forever change us as we... The kiss takes non-human form. It may be experienced as touching the sacred, hearing a whisper, or being graced by a divine being. You will recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and an awakening of the heart. Sensual expressiveness, merging, inviting. When dark, neediness, pressure, dominance, and disrespect. The kiss. Yeah, it's for me, it is touching the sacred. You know, from when I was younger, it could have been a kiss that got me all excited, but at this age where I am now, touching the divine is the greatest thing. Knowing that God has seen me, heard me, and answered my call. And so I just want everybody to know that it took years and years, that God says we must have patience. And He works through us as much as we're allowed to release things and let Him take care of them. The more we worry about stuff, the more we hinder the power of the Spirit to be able to change it. When we have trust and faith in God, we don't worry about things. We just allow it to be, and it will come what may, because we put it in the hands of the divine. Okay, let's play with symbols. If you guys are still here, will you please like, share, subscribe? What's going on? Give us something. Give us something. What kind of symbols are we looking at today? Well, we got the South Node and a kiss. But I didn't kiss anybody from the South Node. I promise you that. And I'm not going to. We have protection. Yeah. The arrow. Also, I'm thinking Sagittarius, which the moon moves into Sagittarius tomorrow. On this day, the moon is in Scorpio, the sign of death, 13. You know, I think death belonged to the mother. Yeah. Yeah, I think Mother Spirit took on death. Possibly that's why she was gone from the earth for so long. I mean, we don't know, but there's a possibility. And we got a snowflake. And when I see the snowflake, God wants you guys to know each one of you are an individual image or individual dream that was created to be you. That God dreamed of you, of God being you, and now here you are in the flesh. Never forget that you were a dream of God to be you in the flesh. So, never forget that. Okay, collective, what we going to do today? We're going to use these cards. For some reason, I've been using them lately. And then we're going to use these if we need any more, because I like those too. This is just a fun, happy-go-lucky read. What is going on in the collective? What can we talk about? Ooh, you guys are having victories. You guys are overcoming obstacles. You guys are moving forward in the spirit of a winner, feeling good about yourselves. Green growth. Look at that green horse. There it is. There's the pale green horse. Even though this is fire. This is not air or water. But that is a pale green horse. And that's beautiful. Your self-esteem. You're feeling really good about yourself and who you are. You've been moving forward in advancement in your careers. You are seeing significant progress in your life. Going to be receiving possibly good news. You're feeling confident. You're respectful. And you validate your own self. And this is not the end. Oh, we have Leo and Jupiter expansion, moving outward, moving further. Yeah. Look at this. So we got your heart chakra, we got your throat chakra, we got your root chakra, and we got your sacral. You're very creative right now. The sacral chakra is our womb energy. You know, just like we can create children, we can create businesses, we can create ideas, we can create a beautiful home, we can create a wonderful life, we can create anything. Yeah, so you guys are really feeling good and victorious right now. I'm really happy to hear that. And expanding and working on your self-esteem. That's right. We work on ourselves. We are the fine old Model Ts, right? We are those rare and antique creatures that live past what people think and do things that nobody dreamed of at our age. But we are the new. The new. And if you're younger than me, just know that someday you will be this age. And I am here to show you that you can still be young at 63. You can feel young. You can love yourself. You can do yourself good and have victory over anything you want, no matter what age you are. No matter what age. I don't know why I bring age into it. Probably because, sometimes I'm pretty amazed to be, when I look at my parents and the people in the family that I come from, by 63, they were like, it was, you could see old age was getting them. But we are the new. We are the new. And we don't give in. We fight for life every single day. Yes, Scorpio and Libra. Yeah, we talked about this one the other day. Look, we keep our eye on our own cup and make sure it stays full of love and joy. You guys are, taking care of yourselves. You're watching what you need. You're drinking from your own cup, and you are loving life. You're using your emotions. You are innocent, focused. You're dreamers and imaginative. You have creativity. Intuitive, sensitive, inspiring news is coming your way. And we have the star chakra lit up. Somebody has this chakra. Above your crown chakra is the star chakra. I often wondered if that ain't why they made witches' hats like that. But anyway, right here on top. So somebody has got their star chakra opened. And very much so their throat chakra, very deeply rooted. And your self-esteem, that yellow, see that yellow? That red is for taking action. This is Scorpio and Libra, air and water. Ideas coming in, the heart taking these ideas and pushing forward with them and creating, your own world through your own eyes, with your own energy, with your dreams of what you dream your world can be. However, whether it's a family world, a singular world, a world with two people, a world with a roommate, any kind of world you have, but creating it to be in the atmosphere and air of what you love and what brings you peace and ease. Yeah, so you guys are really creating not just, your physical life or financial life, but you're now beginning to create a creative life. You're being creative with your emotions. You're using them in ways that bring you more joy and happiness. And, you're keeping your eye on yourself. Wow. The Magician. You're creating. You could be creating some conflict among people. Maybe there are people that are kind of upset with you and, want to go to battle with you, but you're just sitting over here looking at your own cup. You don't even see them all fighting with themselves over what's going on, and you're not even noticing. Yeah, you got your eye on your own cup. You're doing your own thing, dancing to your own tune. You're watching your emotions. You're feeling how you feel. You're allowing yourself to feel that way. And you're loving yourself through it all. Yeah, you're building yourself up. This is all about building, creating. So, you are in the early stages, but it's there. This is a 7, means you've been at it for a while, maybe a few years, but whatever it is that you're doing, it's about to, look, you're capable of taking a break and kind of admiring your work before you move on. So you've made it to a place where you're pretty happy, but you definitely plan on moving on further, because the Pentacle guy never stops. He just keeps on. He's like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps on going. Okay, what else for the collective out here? So whatever project you got going, it looks like it is growing and building into something that you're going to be very proud of. Okay, we've got winners. We've got creators. We've got builders. What else we got? Happy. We've got, this is kind of like satisfied. I'm satisfied and happy with my life. Satisfied is even better than happy, because we can't be happy 24/7, but we can be satisfied. We just have to accept what is and allow with patience our own spiritual involvement through our feelings and through our emotions to be satisfied. We have to let them come up, even the ones that we don't really like. That's why we really need to have a lot of introspection. See him introspecting. All those cups are above his head. He's using, these cups represent his hearts and feelings, and he's using his head to go through these emotions to integrate and see, you know, how he really feels after he's reached this point. Wishes coming true, material success, a yearning, abundance, sometimes complacency, happiness, enjoyment, superficial desires, inner fantasies. And see, that's what he's doing. He's looking to see, you know, is what I'm doing what I really want to do? This is Pisces, between life and death. Pisces and Jupiter. Okay, between death and life, life and death, it's the same thing. You know, he's exploring his life to see if everything in it is really what he wants. Is this how he wants to feel? Right? Is this how he wants to feel? That's why we introspect and look at our feelings, emotions, thoughts, so that we can figure out how we want to feel. How do we want to feel? Me, I always wanted peace and happiness. And, you know, I have peace every day now, most of the time. And happiness comes more often at this point in my life than it ever did. Ever did. And it's a more meaningful happiness. Four of Pentacles, a foundation, Capricorn, Earth, root chakra. Possesses a fortune, prosperity. Okay, on the other hand, there could be a little miserliness, having emotions with your wealth, or emotional, you know, like your money makes you emotional. Control, too possessive. Lack of security, hoarding possessions. That was both sides of the coin, guys. You know, somebody out there might be prosperous. They might possess a fortune, or going to possess a fortune. There's a possibility that somebody could be connecting wealth to emotions, but you never want to connect anything like that to your emotions. You want to not get emotional about having money. You know, money ain't nothing. Money comes, money goes. We get what we need with money. Most of us, if we have what we need, we're happy, right? I mean, we don't want, like, I don't want a whole lot. I don't know. I really believe, though, if people want a whole lot more, it should be open to them. You know, they should have what they feel they need to experience, because that's what we come here for. because through experience our soul grows. And when we come back in our next life, we've, elevated. Ooh, the Tower. Doggone. Somebody possibly out here has had a tower. Ooh, towers are good though. You gotta bear with them. It's an exposure. You're seeing things that you thought were solid really aren't. You're seeing things that you thought was for your best really weren't. And realizing, that God has stepped in, Uranus, thunder and lightning there, to sweep those things away, to give you an opportunity to be free of things that, you've been attached to or were attached to you, that you might feel a sense of what it would be like not to have all that, what you thought that was just a lie, or it didn't work out, or it wasn't real, or it wasn't, the way we needed to see things. And so the Tower comes when we need to have a change of perspective. This is about selfishness, ambition, hubris, destruction, sudden change, an overthrow, misconceptions, sudden epiphanies, and spiritual growth. Anytime we go through a problem, we grow spiritually. We get stronger each and every time we face something. Okay, one more from this deck. What's going on in the collective? The beautiful people out there that, that run the world. That's who you guys are. Ain't nobody can't say this place don't belong to you, because if it wasn't for you out there, no matter what you're doing, whether you're a doctor, whether you're a garbage man, we need you. We need you. No profession is more honored than another, because as horrible as it would be if we didn't have doctors, we'd be just as horrible if we didn't have garbage men. Right? Same thing. Same thing. Knight of Swords, yes, that's the damn truth. It don't matter. If you work at a restaurant and you're feeding people, you are honored. It doesn't matter where you are or what you do to live. The Most High honors it, because we have to do what we have to do. Do the best you can to harm none. Do the best you can, especially not to harm yourself, to love yourself, to be good to yourself, to give yourself grace, to give yourself kindness, to give yourself peace. We're going to do another deck. Okay. Anything else that we want to... Woo! What the heck was that? Gosh, they flew everywhere, guys. Yeah, getting down here. Woohoo! Let's straighten my hat. If you guys are still here, please like, share, subscribe. Okay, guys. We are all in the battlefield right now, and changing the world and changing perspectives. Ace of Swords. We're all in the battlefield, changing ourselves, judgment after that. Yeah, we're all there. And God, and we're all under judgment. We're all under judgment. Just know that at this time, the more patience and love you have for yourself, the more patience and love you'll have for others. You can only be as kind to other people as you are to yourself. It's a fool's journey, but it's satisfying in the end. Because ultimately it ends up that how you treat others is how others treat you. And when you're kind and gentle and loving and peaceful, it always comes back. It always comes back. When you help others in need, when you do the best you can to be one of God's children that watches over others. Of course, you got to watch over yourself, but if you have anything you can extend to help others, we are coming to winter season. A lot of homeless people out there. If you have any old clothes, any old blankets, gather them up, put them in a bag, and be dropping them off to the people that you see on the corner that are homeless. Now, if you want to know if they're homeless or not, check their shoes. Look at their shoes and look at their coat. If they're wearing Carhartts, they're probably not homeless. You can look at a man and you can see. And the most important thing to me when I was out on the streets was being able to find a pair of shoes to keep my feet warm. So if you have anything like that, this is the season to take these things and help those who have had their lives stolen from them. Their lives were stolen through drugs. Their life was stolen through addictions. Their life was stolen through trauma. We've got a lot of people that are on the streets. And like I say, if you're never sure, check their shoes and their coats. And if they're very, very, healthy shoes and healthy coats, they're probably okay. Because there's going to be people out there that ain't got no shoes and ain't got no coats and ain't got no blankets. Look for those. Some of them can't even remember to take their blankets and coats and shoes with them. When I was out on the streets, even I, homeless, in my old truck, I always kept extra blankets, coats, and shoes. Because I couldn't let the people in my truck to be with me, to be warm, but I could give them blankets and shoes. And so everybody think of the people that are out and about that have no security or no promise of any kind of future in their lives. Help them out with a helping hand. 9 of Wands. Yeah, those who have been locked out of their homes, locked out of a home, locked out of civilization, sent to the streets like dogs. Look, I know a lot of people cause this on their own self, but a lot of the cause, the government themselves put drugs and stuff on the streets. They made houses so expensive. They've made jobs difficult to find. They made our education system difficult to access. And until we get all this stuff straightened out, if you can help, lend a helping hand. 4 of Coins. Give somebody a place to sleep. Give them a foundation. Give them some blankets, especially some good shoes. If you can give a man a good pair of shoes, then give a man a good pair of shoes. Or a woman. Okay? Alright. I love you guys. Praying for all of you all. I hope you guys like this video. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.